Hey folks, I just wanted to come on here really quick. Folks have been hitting me in my comments and asking, they were wondering if I was okay because I was just over in Thailand a couple weeks ago, particularly in Bangkok. And I don't know whether you've seen the footage yet, but they had an earthquake in Myanmar, which is that used to be Burma, the country next door. That's where the epicenter was. But of course, it's all one piece of land, so they felt it in Thailand. But what I wanted to come on here, and of course, yes, I'm fine. I'm back in the United States. I have experienced earthquakes before over in that part of the world. In particular, a couple times in Guam, a couple times in Japan. I lived in these places. But the reason I'm coming on here is that there are a lot of people that are making videos, a lot of young folk, a lot of black folk that are over in Bangkok right now that have a good presence here on TikTok and YouTube. And they're young, and so they're frightened, of course, because they've never experienced anything like that before. And they said that they moved to Thailand to get away from the United States, particularly California. They were saying that they left the United States just because they were afraid in California of earthquakes. So I wanted to jump in their comments, but I figured I'd make my own video here. But years ago, folks that are older may remember in Thailand, specifically in Phuket, which is an island of Thailand, which is down the southern end of Thailand, which I was just there last year, as a matter of fact. Actually, I was there. That was I went there again to just see how things had developed after the last earthquake. The earthquake didn't hit Phuket. It was the tsunami from an earthquake that hit in Indonesia. And of course, that caused a tsunami that came up and affected a lot of southern Thailand. Of course, they did feel the aftershocks from that one also. Nothing like this what these folks experience here. But I wanted to let those young folk know, or anybody that's watching this, that over in that part of the world, there are tectonic plates. There's 4 of them that actually come together in Burma specifically. They all come together at the same point. That's why that was so violent, 7.7 on the Richter scale. But over in that part of the world, because it's mostly made up of smaller land masses and thousands literally of islands, that is going to happen while you're over there living, okay? So just get your mind right. And the one thing that you can do, if you're up in a tall structure, okay, which happened to me when I was in Japan, the earthquake that I experienced there. The one thing that you must understand is these buildings are built for earthquakes. Now, the one that collapsed in Bangkok was under construction. It was being built. So, of course, everything wasn't in place yet. That's why that building collapsed. But you saw all the other buildings over in Bangkok that were just kind of swaying along with the earthquake. Of course, with the infinity pools that are up on top of a lot of these buildings over there, the water was coming splashing up out of the top. So that's what those folks were experiencing. But I just wanted to say this: if you are in those buildings, especially on the higher floors, don't run, don't panic. Your best bet is to try your best to get up under an archway, a doorway. This is for anybody, okay? This is knowledge for anybody. Get up under a doorway, or if you have a table like my table here, get up under the table. If you know that there are things in your place that may potentially fall to hurt you. And for everybody else, if you're down on lower floors, or if you're just in a house, a single level house, same thing, get under the tables, get in the archway. And if you can get outside, get outside. If you're close to the door to get out, then go stand outside. It will pass. Earthquakes don't last forever. So it will pass. Just know that it will pass. You just have to don't panic and just be patient, right? And just let it ride out. And of course, after you have a major earthquake, there most likely will be tremors, lots of them after. So just be ready for that, okay? But this was just because I saw the young people that were actually over there, and they were freaking out. I'm just like, well, I mean, look at where you are, but of course they don't know, they're young. But I am okay. I'm back. My home over in my second home overseas where I just was, I live very high up on the floor, also in a tower place, in a building, very high up. And so I'm always, ready because I've experienced that before. And my country where I live over there is known to have earthquakes also, volcanoes and all kinds of stuff over there. All right. Anyway, I'm fine. I'm back here. Here's Mr. Boots. We're sitting here chilling, listening to the birds. All right. So hope everybody's okay, and I'm okay. See you guys in another video. Take care of yourselves.